Fable Remake, why the hype might be too much. Imagine a beloved classic video game series being brought back with modern graphics, revamped gameplay mechanics, and a fresh storyline. Fans eagerly anticipate the releases, hoping for a nostalgic yet innovative experience. But beneath the excitement lies a complex reality that warrants a closer look. The original Fable series, developed by Lionhead Studios and published by Microsoft, was celebrated for its unique blend of role-playing elements, moral choices, and humorous storytelling. The series gained a dedicated fan base over the years, and the announcement of a remake naturally sparked high expectations. However, several factors suggest that the excitement might be somewhat overstated. First, the development history of the remake has been somewhat uncertain. The project was initially announced several years ago, but details about the scope and timeline have been sparse. This lack of transparency can lead to inflated expectations that may not align with the final product. When a game is announced with little concrete information, fans often fill in the gaps with their hopes, which can set the stage for disappointment if the final version does not meet those lofty standards. Second, the original game's design was heavily influenced by the technological limitations of its time. Modern remakes often aim to preserve the core gameplay and story while updating visuals and mechanics. Yet, this process can sometimes lead to compromises. For example, the charm of the original's pixel art and simplified mechanics may not translate seamlessly into a fully modernized experience. There is a risk that the remake could either feel too different, alienating fans of the original, or too similar, failing to leverage the potential of current gaming technology. Third, the scope of the remake is a critical factor. Some remakes are comprehensive overhauls, while others are more modest updates. If the remake is only a partial update, it might not satisfy those expecting a complete reimagining. Conversely, if it is a full overhaul, it could face challenges in balancing nostalgia with innovation, potentially alienating purists or failing to attract new players. Additionally, the development team's track record plays a role. If the studio behind the remake has a history of delays, technical issues, or underwhelming releases, this can temper expectations. Fans may hope for a polished, bug-free experience, but past experiences suggest that this is not always guaranteed. Finally, market conditions and competition are worth considering. The gaming industry is currently saturated with high-budget titles and remakes. Standing out requires not only technical excellence but also innovative gameplay and compelling storytelling. If the remake relies heavily on nostalgia without offering fresh content, it risks being seen as a safe but uninspired rehash. In summary, while the anticipation for the Fable remake is understandable given the series' legacy, several factors suggest that the excitement might be somewhat exaggerated. The development uncertainties, potential design compromises, scope limitations, and industry competition all contribute to the possibility that the final product may not fully meet the high expectations set by fans and industry observers alike.